All right, let's get things started. Okay, heading right on into a race right off the bat. Welcome back everybody. It's been a while. Been getting settled back into the dorm again. Spent the last week getting stuff, prepared. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess behind me. That's why the camera's pointed a little lower. Um, Working on getting that stuff cleaned up. But in the meantime, got a little bit of a break this weekend. So sending it right away into a production car challenge race. It's gonna be Lime Rock today with the GR86 as always. Just waiting for it to load. There we go. Like I said, not too much practice. I generally have an idea, I know what I'm doing on this track. Sorry, said that a little fast. I have an idea and generally know what I'm doing on this track. Just a lot of very light braking. It's a very fast track. I don't think I'm going to qualify too great just because it's the first race of the day. Um, but okay, some stuff is kind of losing its shit. Okay, remind me later. Gotta go through and update some things. Some shit's having issues. Okay, get a little bit of practice out here. See what the traffic is like. At the heaviest braking zone is right about here, where you don't bring it to 50%. Bring it out wide. Not that wide. I kind of should remember that my tires are practically frozen and I shouldn't take a race line right off the bat. But it's practice. All right. Got an 8-minute qualifying 2 laps. As long as I can place under a minute, I know like that's 5 seconds above what should be optimal here, but I just don't want to be very back of the pack. Um, know that a lot of this is just going to be purely surviving. And I'm counting on that right now. Spend this first lap getting the tires warmed up. I'm gonna hug the inside line. Normally you'd want to go for a very late apex here. Like a little bit of lift. Woo! I gotta not freak out. Ah, fuck. Yeah, this is why I take it a little easy just starting out. Lime Rock has been a track that has always been a bit of a struggle for me. It's simple as hell. Very easy to get overconfident. Alright. Take it easy on the outlap and not forget I have cold tires for the 3rd time. It's my first time on this track in about 7 months, so probably wasn't the brightest of me to try and push on turn 5. Alright. Okay. Put down 2 decent laps. Come on. No, 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 no. Ah! Gotten too pampered by the LMPs in the SR8s. use this lap to get ourselves a little more up to temp. I think it's fully possible for me to get the lap time I'm looking for. Okay. Let's hold it together on this last one. I only should have braked to about 50% there, but I'm just going to play it safe. Okay. All right. Not the best. Gonna be starting off way in the back, but honestly, I prefer that. I've seen how messy Lime Rock can be. I'm more than fine playing it safe. First race of the day anyways. Never be too hard on yourself in the first race of the day. As long as you don't, crash. Then be a little hard on yourself so you don't do it again. Yeah, it seems like I'm only... Wow, for my first time in 7 months, 2 seconds is a lot, but generally speaking, not horrible. I don't see any... I don't think I see anybody on the BMWs. So there's not going to be much traffic. This is almost entirely a GR Cup race. Little crazy. But hey, I thrive in crazy. All right. Water as always. And while we got 2 minutes, make sure you, for those of you just joining, grab yourselves a nice little snack. It's going to be a nice 25-minute race, assuming I don't absolutely flounder. Um, After this race, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to try and find something to fill the gap. Because I know Ringmeister is on every hour, while production car is on every hour 30. I'm pretty sure they don't finish in a way that really lets you go from one right to the other without pushing it. So I'll figure something out. But I do want to keep today's stream entirely road car focused. So maybe we'll try something new. Or I'll just do some practice. I am a little scared. While we have a moment, I just want to mention I am a little scared about using the LMP3. I did do some practice. Of course, that's how I got the thumbnail. But I'm a bit concerned about locking up the brakes. It's a very sensitive car compared to what I'm used to. I just have to be really easy on the brakes and a little earlier with my braking. Out of that, I think I got it though. Just gotta be patient. All right. Let's get myself nice and ready. All right. Cat's all set up. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's a good sign that almost everybody here is qualified. That is a very good sign. That means racing might be a little tolerable. I guess the only goal here is to just make it in the top 10. Something tells me about half the field, knowing Lime Rock, is going to die on the first lap. Take turn 5 and turn 6 carefully, and my goal is just to try not to be alongside anybody coming out of 4 and 7, or well, into 7. I can do that. Think I'll survive. All right.
To go. Next time by. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed right now. The estimated SOF is 1,243. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
Worst part is I've only seen one reference lap of this one time today, so I have a general idea of where I need to brake, how much I need to brake. Will I do that? Probably not as well as I want to, but minute here on the clock. Almost all the cars are out, just waiting on, I think, the Miatas to finish getting in their grid. Start from 25th position after an honestly pretty close qualifying. Everybody's within 2 seconds of each other, which on this track, you're not getting lapped, so that's at least a nice part. I don't know, well, maybe over the course of 25 minutes. It's anywhere from a 55 to 58 minute lap, but the first few laps are probably going to be about a minute, maybe just over. Get the engine a little nice and toasty. Maybe burn off some excess fuel. Little nerve-wracking every time I start up the stream, get in that first race. I always feel that pressure to perform a lot more than afterwards. Because once the adrenaline's there, all the worries go out the window. Well, actually after the first, 5 laps. Assuming I'm not battling somebody. But, yeah. I'm excited. Lime Rock is a really nice track, and I guess I could say it's a personal favorite of mine back when I did LFM with Assetto Corsa. Spent a lot of time doing Miatas here.
Next time by.
Alright. Gonna be a sec before we get rolling.
Catch up, 2 car. Catch up, 21 car. Catch up.
Go, dude!
Car. Catch up, 10 car.
Come on. What was that about? Just an unnecessary gap.
Catch up, 29 car.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think the guy in front of me is very aware of what he's supposed to be doing right now. So that's the drawback of starting from the rear, is you're at the mercy of some less than competent people sometimes. Alright. Oof. I don't know if I was going to bring the car to a stop there. Okay. Alright. What the fuck is happening? Could not be stopping this much.
Get ready, going green.
Okay. I think the guys up front are just being slow for some reason. Trying to mess everybody up. Okay. Play it safe.
Green, green, green.
Here we go.
We're on the right, 3 wide. Car on your left, 2 wide. We're on the right, 3 wide. Car on your left, 2 wide.
Whoa!
We're on the right, 3 wide. Car on your left,
Whoa.
2 wide. Clear.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Clear on the left.
Okay, body damage doesn't seem to be that bad.
Car on the right. Car on your left.
Yeah, not pushing up that hill.
You're on the right, 3 wide. Car on your left, 2 wide. Keep to the right. Clear.
Okay. Car seems to be fine, so rock on. This race is probably going to be decided by who survives more than anything. Okay. All right. So far, so all right. Okay.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear. You got a slow car on the left. There's an incident ahead. You got a slow car on the right. Go left.
Whew. Trying to control my breathing right now. A little erratic after all that. Right.
Car stopped ahead. There's an incident ahead. Car stops on the right.
Okay. A little sloppy with my inputs, but more because I don't know when the next crash is going to happen. I don't want to be a part of it. All right. Gained a lot of positions by just surviving. That's the goal. All right. So far, so good. Might be overdriving the car a wee bit.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Needed to trail off more. Alright. I've come close to finding the line I need to take through there. Aggressive on the curb. Need to avoid it. It's costing me time. Too much time.
That was your fastest lap of the session. Go left. Car on your left. Still there. Clear on the left.
Yeah. Momentum was a little off.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
I'll let him send that around.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Go right.
Okay. Better exit. Didn't use that.
You got a slow car on the right. Left side. Clear on the left.
Yeah, overshot that corner.
Clear.
Gonna shoot back around. Wasn't expecting the guy to be leaving pits. Give me for a loop. Okay. Yeah, that's an off track for you. Holy shit. A little close there. Okay. Keep saying I'm gonna avoid the curb and then I hit the curb. Alright. Better. That's an improvement. Right. Ooh. See? A little bit of time gain from not touching the curb.
New fast flat for you.
Supposed to drop down just to 60 right there. Messed that up though. Okay. Keep the car balanced.
Car right. Still there, hold your line.
Okay.
Clear on the right.
Lagging a little behind. Oh, great. Alright. Watch that. Gotta lift a little less.
The gap is 1.1 seconds.
Lots of people battling up here. Take advantage of that. Let's try to watch a little bit from behind, find an opportunity and take it. Okay, got to avoid the off tracks on turns 6 and 7. Kind of exploring my options for lines here while I bide my time. Okay. Way better. Not as deep as I should have gone into that hairpin. Not hairpin, sorry. The apex. Mess that up. Good. A little over halfway the race. Through the race, sorry. Perfect. Come on. It's like I get just below where I need to be. In terms of inputs. Costing me a lot. See what I mean? Shit. Okay, let's try not to get a DQ. Not racing the guy behind us. A little slow. Not great.
Car right. Clear on the right. Right side. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Okay.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear.
Alright. Power my way through that turn. Alright.
Can't move up.
That count as an off track, okay. That sucks. Not a great first race. You're surviving though. Okay. What's going on here? Little concerned. Okay. Thought they were gonna crash for a moment there. See some contact did occur. That was a little sketchy. He's responsible about it, though. Good. I need to stop lifting entirely on that turn. Better. Not necessarily anywhere near optimal, but felt faster. You cannot cut through that. I do need the weight on the front wheels. Okay. Not enough weight on the front wheels. Ugh. Man, that sucks. Too many off tracks. Okay. Alright. Yeah, way more momentum than we do here.
Okay, on the left. Clear on the right.
That's not really good for our health here. But hey, made a clean pass. Can't be mad about it. I'm not braking hard enough. Yeah, nowhere near enough. But let's not get DQ'd. Playing it way safe for the next 6 minutes. Need a lot more practice on this track. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? That was dog shit. Not the game calling it out, just the way I turned into that corner. I feel like I'm oversteering. Sorry, I'm understeering too much into turns and overdriving the car. To treat Lime Rock a little bit more like an oval in that sense. You only need to steer a very specific amount for each turn. And a lot of time depends on how precise you are with that steering. Oh, I hate that that counts as an off track. Okay. Getting to 14th place from 26th ain't all that bad. May be able to catch 13th if they keep getting caught up in the race between 19 and 24. That's scary. Didn't break enough. Man, not on my A game today, am I? All right. Okay. Put on the gas way sooner. Oh.
The car in front has gone off.
Oh, shit. It's another place to us. Okay. Still nowhere near where I need to be line-wise. At least we're somewhat consistent. Okay.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 7.6 seconds.
So much slower than it should have been. I feel like I have, yeah, my muscle memory is not there for where it needs to be braking, where I need to be turning, and where I need to be getting on throttle. It's all off. But hey, we all have our off days. No matter what, it's about getting out there and doing it. Whether you can do it to your best or not. Well, if we're doing it at all, you should be doing it the best you can, but I just think the best I have to offer right now is not keeping up with where I want to be. Because I know for a fact that it's possible for me to do so much better on this track. Just lacking that confidence I need to do a lot of things I want to do. And it's costing me time almost every lap. Okay. What if I took it deeper into turn 1? Didn't really let off the brakes until turn 2. I don't know. Given how little time is left, I think the only way I am going to make 10th place is if something heinous happens, and that's unlikely, so take the iRating hit, move over to Ringmeister, get some practice in, and hopefully do better there. Good. Yeah. Not really trying to
White flag. One more lap to go.
do anything crazy now. I'm kind of playing it safer than I should be. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to get where I want to be now. Just bring it back to the start-finish. That was an off track. Are you serious? Right. Well, let's not let 14th place catch us on this last lap. I'm in a bit of empty air right now, so not my best performance. A little disappointed, but I'm still proud I made it to the end of the race. As I say, no matter what, that's kind of the most important part. Alright. Bring it across the line.
Car stopped on the right. Car stopped on the left. over. Okay, we'll get them next time.
Damn. All right. I will say though, starting from all the way in the back and still getting halfway through the field, better than nothing. Appreciate the comment. All right. Yeah. Playing it safe. Doing my best. Even if it wasn't my personal best, I survived. I think that's all I really cared to do. I definitely have the potential to get down to a 55 and do way better, but I think that would require a lot more practice. And, well, like I said, I wasn't at the sim all week. I was getting stuff for my dorm. So, don't expect to be doing too great today, hence the casual title. All right. Let's get out of here. Head back into, yeah. So the next race is at 4:30. Do we want to go right into it? That's the question. That is the question of the hour right now. All right. Let's see. Where's Ringmeister? Where are you? I know I just passed it. Had to have, right? There it is. Okay. Next race is 5 p.m. I think what we'll do is try my shot at another. Oh, that hurt my save rate. Somehow my I rating went up. All right, I'll take the small gains where they count. This is still above 2. That's good. I just need to be better at avoiding accidents next time and not going off track. So let's practice a little more. Get better at that for the next 15 minutes. And then after this, we'll practice and get ready for Ringmeister. Okay. I think the main goal with Ringmeister is as long as I'm somewhere between 12th, I think it's actually like 13th is like the cutoff for getting any sort of I rating. As long as I'm above 13th place and make it to the end with minimal casualties caused by my own driving and off tracks, I think I will get a lot of safety rating. One second. All right. Let's lock in a little bit, get some practice. And, see how we do. All right. Sorry, just getting chat set back up. Some practice in.
New fast flat for you.
Okay. Definitely see where I'm messing up.
Car on your left. Clear.
Okay.
Car's off to the right. Car 23, just set the faster flat. 56.991.
It's way better.
You've got the faster flat. Car 34, just set the faster flat. 56.291.
Hey, getting a little faster.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. Car 34, just set the fastest lap.
Okay.
55.747.
I'm gonna pass this Miata cleanly and safely. Just do my best.
Right side. Stay on the left. Clear. Left side. Clear.
Not want to fuck him up. Whoa.
Go right.
This is, yeah, I'm in the GR86. This is the production car championship. So it's multi-class. Alright. Gonna pull up over here. Get myself out of that. Okay, we got another 5 minutes before the next race starts, but yeah. I'm in the GR86. One second. Alright. Okay. Sorry, had to make sure that was all good. Gonna get out there, get another 5 minutes of practice in. And then, you know, hopefully do better this race. We're down to a 56 consistent. So only about, oh, we're just within a second of pace. Start the damn car. So, hopefully, we qualify better, start better, finish better. Who's coming up on us? Get the tires a little hot. Yeah. There might actually be some BMWs in the mix next time. That'll be interesting. Whoa! Gotta remember, I'm driving. No, it's not an A-class thing. You can do it as low as D-class.
Stop the head.
Alright, get the tires warmed up. Like, I'm only a C-class license right now. But, honestly, if you're able to... Oh. 1 second. Gotta watch this guy on my side.
Clear.
Watch him, he was gunning for it. It's gonna be off track a little bit. But give me 1 second to answer your question. I want to get at least another 56, and then I'm gonna take a break until the actual race begins. Well, qualifying begins. Oh shit. 7. Think this note. Gonna wait till I can get to an area where I can kind of pull off to the side. Probably after turn 6. No, sorry, 5. And answer some questions. Oh, it's practice. As long as I'm not hitting anybody, I can afford to be a little stupid. Only because I'm not hitting people. But yeah, if you're D class in sports car, you should have access to Production Car Cup. At least as far as I know, you should have access to it. Yeah. Let me double check here, make sure that is the right license. Yeah, Production Car Cup is D class. However, Ringmeister, which I will be doing after this, is C class license. I haven't raced at Adelaide yet. But yeah, I also really like the GR86. Yeah. Well, it's just called the Production Car Championship. It's one of the official iRacing hourly races, so it's not necessarily like a closed league or anything like that. It's publicly available. You just have to be D-class license and own the tracks. Oh, all right. How long? We only got like a minute until it's time to go out and actually qualify for the race itself. Gonna stay a little calm, breathe a little bit. Just mentally kind of think about how I want to do this going out and trying to hit a 55, at least a high 55. Okay. Quick moment to drink some water. No, I haven't raced on the Coronado Naval Base yet. Matter of fact, speaking of which, it's actually one of the races I hope I'll be able to go to and watch next year. I already plan on going to Long Beach next year, but want to try and catch it. Um, if I can. Okay, everything's good. Appreciate it. Beat the first 2 times, I couldn't get enough of it. What did you race on Coronado? I assume it was NASCAR, since you do oval. Okay. I agree with that. This first lap, nice and easy. That's not gonna be... What do you mean end a session? Not gonna get a chance to qualify? What the fuck? Shit. Did I somehow miss the start? Oh no. Well, hey, we're 24th. No one got a chance to qualify. What? Oh, what? It's practice. Why was I freaking out? Uh, Normally you don't even get a first lap in practice, so that just threw me off. I forgot this track is so small. You can do that. My brain was already in qualifying mode, which isn't a bad thing, but yeah. I will say though, it's not just Coronado that has that problem. It really goes for any race on iRacing below B class. People tend to just die off the gate. Yep. Now it's quali. Get some heat in the tires. Try not to scrub them too much. Okay, I really gotta make sure that apex is late. On turn 4. Sorry, on turn 3. Throw me off. Whew. Okay.
Green flag, green
All
flag.
right. Put down a solid lap here.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Staying consistent with our best. That's good. Okay. Be a little bit slower than I want to be. Not a bad qualifying though. Okay. Better. Slower, but we're holding on. Okay. Some time to be gained right there. Make note of that. Too much steering. Good exit though. Alright.
There's the flag. It's over.
You do a nice stop. They're clean, but not optimal. Well, then again, I'll take clean over crashing any day. 15th place is a way better start. Wow, holy crap, that's a 57 flat for the qualifying. I know I'm capable of doing a low 56. If I did my personal best right now, I'd be 5th place, so hopefully that I could do. Check got a little behind. There we go. Oh wow! I look down, I look up, and there I am in P17. All right. Still, being 10 places better than we were last time is going to make a lot of difference, especially if I can keep my pace up. Surprisingly, still no BMWs this week. At least this week. End. Race time should probably finish just after the clock turns 5. Gonna do this race, then I'm gonna go over and practice the Nordschleife. So get a nice crash compilation going. To all the Mazdas as P1, I'll wait at least 10 seconds before starting our formation lap. So you have a big gap from Toyota so we can dodge all the carnage. I love that. 1.5 hours I'll be home, another day off. Plan on doing some races tonight. Yeah, just I recommend if you're gonna do PCC, um be crazy. Do a Clio. Buy the Clio. Um, I know the GR86 is probably what you're gonna want to do, but I'd buy like either the Clio or use the Miata and just get a little bit of the taste for what it's like to be displaced from the GRs before throwing yourself into that mess. Because honestly, it's the Hunger Games for the first 3 laps in all reality. And being in a different class entirely can save you a little bit from some of the carnage. Plus, no one races Clios, so it'd be like free iRating because no one else is racing them. Um, how do you like the BMW? I only touched BMW once back when I first started iRacing, and then realized that Miatas were so much nicer to do when coming out of rookies that I never looked back. Um, I might try BMW later on, but right now my focus is to go from GR into LMP because I'm using the LMP. I'm going to use the LMP3s to kind of shoot my way into endurance once I get my license up. Yeah, my goal before the end of this year is to try and hit 2K iRating. Um, at least hit 2K iRating. I might not stay above it, but just to hit it would be an achievement in its own right. And then next year, if I'm able to push, is to push for like two. I'm gonna push for 2,500, but the overall goal will be another 1,000, if not more. Just a lot of stuff I want to do, like coaching. IRL racing is also gonna eventually come into play. I'm still backlogged on a lot of videos I wanted to get out in spring. I'm looking at you, Salt. Uh, nah, well, it's his last video me and him are working on is Long Beach. He's got a lot of life stuff he needs to handle. Just waiting on him to give me the green light for that. Um, there's a karting vid I did a while ago that I recorded.
One
I'm
lap
just
to
probably
green.
gonna do a
Line up
race
on your right
analysis and
side.
upload
Pit
that.
road is closed right now. The
And
estimated SOS
then
is
I've decided instead of a BeamNG stream, I'm gonna
1,367.
edit together
Good
some of the new
takeoff ahead.
rallies from the update. So let's get ready. Sorry, lock in time, chat. May not be as attentive, but I am here. Just won't be glancing at it until the race is over. Right, 19th place. Fingers crossed. I do hope my editor, well, soon to be my friend, I should say. He's not going to be my editor after that video. At least my main editor. I do hope he's doing well. I haven't heard from him in a while. Yeah. I did some streams on the BeamNG rally. I kind of ate shit. And then one of the guys reached out to me who created the mod for one of the rallies and let me know that I was using a car that had absolutely no grip on the dirt, which, if you don't have any grip on dirt, which is already not so grippy, you kind of just die. Yeah. I think my flatmate's cooking something. I can smell it. Okay, who are we waiting on? Okay, wheel secured. Maybe I'll just take a nap. Maybe I'll just take a nice relaxing nap before the grid, you know, get myself some extra energy. Watch the entirety of the Odyssey before we finish gridding up at this point. Still need to watch that movie, by the way.
1 lap to green.
Alright, here we go.
Catch up 32, car. Catch up 28, car. Catch up 10, car. Catch up 34, car.
Okay, I think I know how many cars I need to catch. Holy crap. God, nothing like the beautiful sound of straight cut gears and a flat, well, yeah, a flat engine. Subaru.
Get ready, going green.
Okay. Okay.
Green flag, green flag.
There we go. All right, buddy. That was unnecessary.
We're on the right, rewind. Left side, two
Let's
wide.
pray.
We're on the right, rewind. Left side, two wide.
Holy crap.
On the right. Clear, left side. Still there. There's an incident ahead. Go right. Still there, hold your line. Go right.
All right.
Clear on the left.
Let's get away from that. Let's just run the fuck away from that.
To the right.
All right.
Clear on the left.
Okay. Holding on. Okay. All right. Okay.
Car on your left. Clear.
All right. Didn't want to push it right there. Take that over on the outside just in case. Whoa! Big move.
Keep to the left. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right. Car on
Right.
your left.
Whoa, 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 I'm on your left there.
Car stopped ahead.
Sorry, right.
Stopped on the right. Car stopped ahead. The leader's gone off.
Okay, shit.
The next car's the leader. Car on your left.
Lots
Clear.
of shit going down. Holy.
You got a slow car on the left. Go right. Go left. Go left.
Oh, shit! No! No!
Let's make sure we rejoin safely.
Fuck!
Car approaching, keep right. Keep right.
Are you kidding me?
Your car has too much damage, we've got to fix it. Keep right.
Oh!
Clear. Car approaching, keep right. Clear. Car approaching, keep
Well,
right.
it's worth a shot.
Keep right. Clear.
Let's not say ourselves out. We just gotta finish the race. What the hell even happened?
All the damage is repairable.
What the fuck? Okay. Coming up out of here. All is good in the world. We somehow dodged that disaster. Yeah, this dumbass. Oh my god. Yeah, because we would have been fine. Dude, no, dude, we're not. Shit. It's great. Real great. Who was it? Was it even a car that was close to me? Who was this? Yeah. Going 85 miles an hour. It's very clearly there has just been an accident. Everybody up here is slow. Why would you push? Okay. Just gotta wait for this pit service to happen. Yeah. Crap. This is gonna hurt a lot. Put all the way back in 40th over
We're
this.
done. Get going.
Let's just get out here and finish this race. Man, that sucks. Car feels all levels of off now. Yeah. I'm driving a little frustrated. Yeah, this feels a little fucked up still, but I think there's only so many repairs I can get done. That hurts. Nothing feels right. Could be the cold tires, but I also feel like the repairs were limited. Could just be all in my head, though. Good. Let's make this the last off crack. Yeah, that will it's not gonna work if I didn't shift the car.
Right side.
Let him by.
Stay on the left. Clear. Car right.
Move just
Stay
a
on
little
the
bit.
left. Clear.
Not much I can do. Pisses me off, but it happens. Damn it. Still getting some racing in here. Oh. There. Whoa, 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 why the fuck would you turn in so soon?
Clear. Car right. Clear. Car stopped ahead.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck
56.354. You got a slow car on the right.
they felt the need to race me. But I regret to inform them I am in a simply faster car.
Car stopped on the right. Go left.
Fuck almost murdered me. Okay, what are you doing? Why are you blocking me, you... Oh, I got names I want to call them, but... YouTube doesn't like that.
Car on your left. Still there. Hold your line.
Yeah, this dude's just trying to get himself fucking killed. Dude, I'm in 26th place. A lap down. Calm your tits.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Okay. Gonna pass this dumbass here.
The leader is coming up on 6. They're not out high. Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left. Right side. Keep to the left.
Dude! Learn your fucking car. He's gonna be an issue for even first place.
Car right.
Let people buy, dumbass.
Still there.
Holy shit.
Clear on the right.
Okay. Hardest race of my life, and it's a lapped Miata. Lovely. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Whoa! Not gonna hit
Clear.
the winner. Let's not do that. Sure, that was an unsafe pass, but, like... I was in the grass, he wasn't. I don't want to mess up his race. But now I'm back behind that fuck-ass Miata. Malding just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, my poor safety rating's taking another hit. I'm gonna cool off. Deep breath. Not fuck this up. Okay. Moving up. We gained one place somehow from back here. One entire place. I'll take it. I'll take that small victory. Okay. A little too fast there.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
There we go. Dug into that corner like an animal. Way better. Ooh, lost a little bit of time there by going off into the gravel. A little wider, but there's some potential there. Alright. Lost some time there.
This is less than optimal.
Okay. Almost fucked it up.
The leader did 56.285. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Getting faster though. I say as I lose it. Okay. Oh, we're getting really close to DQ. It's not great.
Left side. Clear. Right side. Clear. Car 12 has taken the lead.
Gotta be careful. I don't want to accelerate into the back of one of these Miatas. They've been racing just fine on their own.
Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left. Right side.
Okay.
Clear.
Holding it together best I can.
You got a slow car on the left.
Good. A few places back just by surviving. Good. This is good. Better.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Did not want to push it. Not the place to pass.
Left side. On the right. 3 wide. Left side. 2 wide. Left side. 2 wide. Stay on the right. Still there. Clear on the left.
Nice. This Miata can go toe to toe with me. Love to see that.
Car right.
Let him pass.
Still there. Hold the line. Still there.
He's still the car ahead of me, so that'll let him.
Still there. Clear on the right.
Shit. Okay. Got 5 minutes left. What can we do? Nothing. Nothing, actually. Except help these two don't kill each other. Holy shit.
Go right.
Fuck. Now I'm a little scared to try and pass the Miata. Just killed somebody. Okay, now I really gotta not DQ myself with all these off tracks. Keep my line tight. Hold it till the end of the race.
Leader in turning 66.447.
Yeah, I probably could have held out.
Go left.
Alright. Another position. Okay. 20th. We're slowly but surely surviving our way back up to the top. Lines are sloppy, but we're on track. Mentally all over the place too. This is kind of throwing me off. Okay. So much carnage.
You got a slow car on the right. Slow car ahead.
Whoa, whoa.
Go right. Right side. Go left. Clear on the right.
Shit, that poor Miata. He was doing so good. I actually feel bad. Fuck. Did we just lose their minds this last lap? Sucks to know that I could honestly have made my way through this pack. I hadn't gotten hit. Okay. Oh, swallowed weird. Ew. Good. Losing some time here, but found a better line for the straight. That's good. Detense myself a little bit. Oh, I should have gone wider. Sloppy. Okay. A little better about the braking. Okay. Okay. He's ahead. Let him by.
Okay, on the left, clear on the right. Left side, clear.
No point in racing him. He's ahead of me. Managed to avoid ruining anybody's race. I think that's the key word there is, not keyword, but the key thing. Oh, close one.
Car stop on the right. Car on your left.
I'm gonna go to my normal area to pull off. Man, hurts to have a race go like that, but still a good race. Still lots of positions made up for and other stuff like that. Okay. Coming off to the best place to turn off. Get him to pit. The object doesn't count. Safety rating probably took a hit, just like our rear end did, but hey, excuse me, I made it to the end. Double excuse me. Whew. Hell of a decent race, despite everything. All right, let's see the damage. See how bad this screwed me over. All right, how much did this hurt? 30 iRacing, 0.09 safety. It could have been way worse. It honestly could have been way worse. I probably wouldn't have taken the safety rating hit if it wasn't for all the off tracks I got, but it's just a matter of getting better. Okay, it's gonna be a. See, what can we do to pass the time here? No one's an LMP3 trophy, which sucks because that's kind of what I wanted to do. Apparently currently I own this, but no one's driving it, so I would love to get to finally experience this. I don't think it's the best, but I don't know, something new. Worth a try later. How far away are we from the next Ringmeister? 6 p.m. It's got to be something to fill in the time here. So we know that's at 6 p.m., which means we need a short race. But I want to focus on road cars. Do I torture myself? No, no, I've never actually done this track. I'm not gonna do that. Those are some funky corners. I bet you that has some elevation changes. Yeah, let's not throw myself into a GR Cup race. I think I've learned my lesson many a time. Um, BMW M2 at Lime Rock. No, that's only 7 seconds. Okay. How many laps is this? 15-minute race. 15 minutes, 15 minutes. So this starts at 5:30. How long is the qualifying? Gotta figure out. Qualifying like any way to see it? Okay. Qualifying scrutiny moderate. All right, kind of an ultimatum here. I'm gonna flip a coin if no one has any input, but we either do a Legends race or I just practice the Nordschleife for the next 45 minutes. What are you guys feeling? Get the coin flip up just in case I gotta make a decision because I want to, be doing something by the time it hits 5:20. Practicing for either or. Okay, think I'm gonna make heads be legends and tails be just practicing the Nur. Kind of the bonus race, if anything, to just coin. All right, let's see. Yeah, heads is legends. All right, pretty sure I just contradicted myself, but I'm just gonna go with heads being legends because I said that while the coin was flipping. We got tails. So that means it's time to just try and get a hold of the LMP2 car. Sorry, LMP3, not LMP2. Where are you? Okay. My main struggle with the LMP3s tends to just be the brakes. Um, Once I get the braking down on like the heavier turns, I think I'll be fine. My pace is not going to be competitive, but the goal is survival with this. Winning is a luxury because there is no qualifying. The grid is randomized. It's just kind of a do or die situation. Get the reference to the last thumbnail. All right. Let's get ourselves nice and settled. Oh, for those of you still watching, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Appreciate it. We're almost 60% of the way to my goal this year, which is, only 100 subs. So, a lot smaller than next year's goal, at least. Next year, if I hit 100 this year, goal is to hit 500 or even 1,000. But right now, keeping it small. Just started. So, every little like, if the hype button works, the hype button and subscription helps. To follow me along as I try to go from sitting in this room all day to sitting in something real all day. Well, 4-hour stints, but my goal in life is to compete in some 24-hour races, so let's get ourselves settled in. Go on P3. Loud ass car. Tires are exceptionally cold. Let's not push it too hard. And avoid the curb like I owe it money. Yeah, I cannot wait until I get a GT wheel / Formula style wheel. It'll make using cars like this so much easier. Well, lovely start, but that's why I guess I needed practice. Let's get out, try it again. I should say this is my first day ever using this car, so. Thought it was just born yesterday in terms of LMP3. Of course, the hardest track possible to have to learn an LMP3 car on. So, a little challenge for myself, I guess. Oh. There we go. Saved it. Somehow. Good. We can go flat out for a bit. Get some speed. Alright. Don't need to take that in third. Dirty though, that didn't help. Whoa. Shit. Fuck. Okay. Getting a little better. Lots of room to improve. That's the nice part about real life. You don't push until you're this confident. You know, in sim, you have to push no matter what you want to do. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. Starting not to look at the brakes. Let's get to see the pretty engine, though. Yeah, just got to be on the brakes so early. This car's so much faster than anything else I'm used to. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to drop you, chat. All right. So can we register for the next race yet? Another 6 minutes till that opens up. Another thing is I can't really trail brake in this car as much. Detrimental at times to over-rotate. Alright. That was sloppy. but on track, so we'll take it. We'll be able to complete 3 clean laps. Yeah, third gear is definitely the go-to for that. Way better. Oh no. It's always the hairpins. Like on the high speed, mid speed corners, I'm doing just fine. Oh crap. This is going to be a difficult race if I don't get my act together. What did I do wrong? It's downhill. Maybe I should have just held the brakes longer. Yeah, I just wasn't rotating enough. This feels more like a Formula car. I think I just have to treat it more like a Formula car. Alright. Let's see. Where are we in terms of getting to the next race? Okay, another 3 minutes. Might actually have to start using my gloves. My wrists are starting to hurt. Oh, man. You lock up the brakes once, and that is the end of your race. Then again, that's the Nordschleife for you. Alright. I am gonna do a quick little look for my gloves real quick. Because my wrists are starting to hurt. This car requires me to not be tense, so give me just a moment. See where I put the damn things. Alright. I think they're over here. Yep, found them. Alright. Put them on real quick. Get back on track. Okay. Whew. Get ourselves settled here. Nice, comfortable gloves. This will make me a little less tense. That's going to be an off track. Probably could shift down the second for that. Do a little better by myself. Yikes, no curb. Also have to remember which side of the car I'm on. Alright. Yeah, way too late on the turn. I'm to try and take a different line, but no matter what car you're in, that will always bring you to a crawl. Oh wait, it's this turn. Okay. A little bit of locking up, but we're still on track. Goal here is survival. Right. Ooh, I lost track of my vision for a sec. That wasn't good. Okay, it's this turn. Okay. We're good for a bit. Oh, somehow. Okay, a little bit earlier on the braking, and I'll probably do good on that. Let's not. Pretty sure this car is a little risky to do the carousel with. Yeah. Getting a little used to the fine line I can kind of play with. Just getting this car to do what I want it to do. Okay. All right. Ah, that sucks. Almost a whole clean lap. That turn's also a great place. Okay. Oh, yep. Yikes. I think we only have scratch. Yeah, we only have scratches. I think this carousel we can take. Sticking it out through the whole lot. Okay. Just finding the differences in the lines between the SR8 and the LMP3. If our arrow's fine. So we bring down for a lap here. What I'm most curious about. Okay. Alright. Spin out. Well, try not to crash while I spun out, but get ourselves registered for that race. I want to somehow survive. Okay. Draw from this. With this. Get ourselves signed up for the next race. All right. Waiting for practice to show up. Give my hands a bit of a break. Generally speaking, the GR6 was a bit much, and this is a lot more. So, I'm gonna stretch your hands, not hurt ourselves. But if I was during the practice and just watch how people take certain things. All right. Launching the sim. I think it's Ehrenberg that I'm having a lot of my issues on. No, well, not Ehrenberg. I'd say it might be Colin Hard. Kind of orientate myself to the right way I come through the track. It's really hard to remember every single corner. It's kind of what makes this track. Sorry, it's what makes this track unique. Right. Let's get ready. Just watch what other people are up to and do a little bit of analysis. Almost spit all over my screen. Who's the fastest here? 11:03. He's not even out racing. Let's see. He's actually out doing stuff. Eric is. So it's fixed. Alright. So why not? Alright. Yeah. Definitely seen how easy it is to be nervous when out of these corners. Could be a really packed race at this point. Probably just kind of gonna follow off people ahead of me, try to find somebody faster, just tail them the best I can the entire race. All I can ask for is just a good position, good start. Let me see how long it is until the session begins. Got another 20 minutes to practice, so gonna do another 5 minutes just watching people, and then hand should be cooled down enough to start doing my own racing a bit. Yeah. I can't even blame anybody for crashing. The LMP3 car is a lot to learn. I figure this is a lot of people's first time using the car too. Just really hoping that the normal races for the car were a lot more popular. They're not. They do fit into a lot of endurance though, so hopefully I can kind of play around in that field. Not bad. Okay, so I don't know how much faster it would be, but second gear does seem to be the optimal gear to be in. Or that can at least. Right. How much do I hum about? Well, not to say they aren't driving well, it's just not much I can really gather off them, it seems. Oh, here we go. Got some wheel-to-wheel actually happening. Let's see who's faster. Watch them battle it out a little bit. I do need to go back through and split my streams up into chapters. That way when you guys come and watch the replays, it's not, you know, this much waiting and watching other people drive and more watching, you know, me drive if that's what you're looking for. Yeah, that turn being dirtied is going to do a lot of damage, especially around the third lap. These tires are a little bit worn out from the 14-mile track. Oh. Kind of got to get faster section by section with this track. There's no definitive way to just keep lapping it and hoping you'll get faster, at least not efficiently. Oof. Oh, that's his rear wing gone. I hope he notices that. Or he is in for a not-so-fun spin. Car's enough front downforce to help him a little bit. Okay. So far, it looks like if any of these people are in the same field as me, this won't be a horrible race. It'll be quite entertaining. If not, close. Got a pack of 3 leaving pit. How much time do we have before the next race? Okay. Guess it's about time I get out on track. Do another lap of practice. At least a lap. I think I'll do just fine as long as I finish. As long as I don't crash, make to the end, clear out a good spot for myself, I will be just fine. Fingers crossed. Tires feel so scared to move when they're cold. Scary to move, sorry. Strong on my way in the corners a little bit. Probably staying fourth up until right here. Yeah. Definitely turning in a little too soon on that turn. Well, way too soon after this car. Alright. I think I maybe need trail off from 60%. Whoa. Brake a little sooner. Oh, 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 oh. Fuck.
You've got wheel damage.
It's always that turn. Right. I just have to take that turn way slower and brake way less. Well, probably about 20% less braking. Maybe about 20, 30 meters earlier. Trial and error. That's... What the fuck was I thinking? Oh. Yeah, no, that was just stupid of me. That was fucking stupid of me. My brain just turned the fuck off. Suboptimal. You just say sorry to the guy. So, I have to say sorry about that, because I didn't mean to fuck up his shit. That was unfair to him. Way better. Hopefully. Just gotta stay focused.
Slow car ahead. You got a slow car on the right. Go left.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to get hit. We made it though. Cool. Oh!
Clear on the right. You've got wheel damage.
Okay, that wasn't on me that time. That was his lack of situational awareness. Coming up on me that fast, and you see the car in front of you just kind of fucked up. You may, in fact, want to slow down. Yeah, let's see. Did he try to slow down? Look at the chase and just see how he handled this. I don't want to blame him if it wasn't his fault. Oh, no, okay, that's netcode. That's not on him. All right. Yeah, no, he would have made a safe pass. Just netcode decided he did not. Uh I can't even fault him for that. He was nowhere near me. He actually made a perfectly good pass. That should have been fine. But you know, $110 a year. Netcode still sucks this much. Yeah, that I would have been fine, he would have been fine. Why the fuck? Okay. 7 minutes, and we haven't really gotten a single good practice lap down. Sub-optimal. All right. Get out there.
Let's make sure we rejoin safely.
That was honestly me pushing a little bit. Let's get out of here before we get hit. I don't know why I'm so off today, but that's why the stream is supposed to be somewhat casual. IRacing is never fucking casual. I just need one clean lap. Shit, just one. Just one lap. One lap where the car doesn't just
Approaching hold.
come from under me. Please. Better. reduce the car's dimensions. So let me throw the lines in a little tighter, just on this side of the car. Slow, but survivable. I think early upshifting for stability might be my best bet. It's surviving a lot of situations I get myself in. Yeah. Oh, this car can, in fact, coast. And use it to effectively handle things. Alright. Ow! Curb of death. It's not. Okay, take that in third. Definitely go a little sooner on the throttle. Alright. Take that corner a little faster. Probably coasting fourth just a little bit. Okay. That out for quite some time. Okay. A little later on the throttle, a little more rotation under braking. Yeah, no, that's just... Yeah, that's not as fast as just taking it up top. Maybe slightly? I don't know. Here's the area where being uncertain of yourself will, in fact, get you, everyone else, killed. Okay. Be on the outside there, but held it. Okay. Off track, but no impact. Okay, ow. Okay. That's the area I gotta watch out for. Okay. Could be worse. Way too fast. Alright.
You've got some damage. Let's get that fixed.
Let's get ready for our race. We may not survive, but probably won't die first. All right. Gloves coming off for a second. Let my hands breathe. Good. Guys are enjoying watching so far. If you're excited to watch me attempt to survive this next 3 laps around the Nordschleife, feel free to subscribe so you can watch the next time I hopefully get better at this. Honestly think I'm, pushing myself quite a bit going into the Ringmeister series as like the main way of getting a lot of my C-class license handled, but at least by the time I get to B-class, I will be ready. Air quotes. Sorry, check my walls a little bit because I know I have a bit of an ant issue on the window behind me. I don't see any black specks, so maybe I'm in the clear for just a little while today. All right. Oh, and of course, if you guys are enjoying the video but already subscribed, please like. Appreciate it a lot. All right. 5-minute warm-up session. More like my wheel needs to cool down, but neither here nor there. Yeah, I'm recognizing some people here. Got over 20 cars. Just figure out how fast I can take some of the slower corners. I need to spend a lot of time practicing the last. I'm going to split it into fourths. I'm going to say everything past the carousel, I need to spend a lot of time practicing. Ooh. Spicy use of the curve there. Slowed me down a little bit, but kept me on track. Yeah, turns out it's a little scary. Push it just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, we can coast in fourth there. That is more than possible. Any wheel damage? No damage report. Let's just keep her going then. Need to juice out every drop of practice we can. This little warm up here. Only a minute left, so maybe make it past the carousel. Get into that little section of uncertainty. But I'm going to use iRacing's practice feature to just get a hold of that section of the nerve. Ooh, curb. That hurt. Oh, I mean that literally, my wrist kind of took the brunt of that. Okay. Man, this makes me wish I'd played F1 a little bit more. Or done some formula to work my way up for this. Okay. Okay. Not horrible for a practice lap. Where are we starting though? That's the question here. 12th. Halfway point. Not horrible.
One lap to green. Line up on the left side. Pit road is closed right now. The estimated strength of field is 1,307.
Okay.
It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
All right. If we crash this race, I'll make it up to y'all with another PCC race, but we survive. This will be the last race of the stream. So let's give it everything we got. Thanks to your guys' support that I'm able to do this, at least keep doing this. I don't get paid, but I mentally appreciate what you guys give me. All right. Whew, deep breath.
One lap to green.
Just do my best to survive. A good bit of the field is starting from pit.
About to go green. Stay focused. Pace car is green, green, green.
Yep, I feel my adrenaline spiking once more. We're in it deep.
Car on your left. Clear.
That wasn't intentional. My encounter's a one-time, so couldn't have been that bad. Okay. Somebody's gonna crash here. Yup. Whew. Gotta remember to breathe. Really easy to get holding your breath here. Okay. That's about where I wanted to be. Definitely need to shift down to third though, but I want the over rotation. So I'm gonna play it safe and stick to that for now. Maybe in a practice, try it down in third. Yeah, a little longer off the gas. So far, so good. That's where I'm going to lose a lot of time. Oof. Let's... Okay, a little bit of aero damage. Just walk away without any wheel damage. Oh, shit. Are we toast? You know what? I'll bring it into pit. I'm gonna wait for a tow. It will take too long. Let's bring it into pit. Nope. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I'm missing some aero.
Required repairs are 12 minutes
Hey,
30.
a 2-minute tow is not horrible.
Are 50 seconds.
Alright.
All the damage is repairable.
What did I damage, though, is my question. I think I might have damaged my front wing, maybe? Yeah, probably front wing tires likely hurt a little bit, and I think something in the engine got knocked, but what are you gonna do? Probably the best I've done so far on this fucking track.
2 left to go. 2 to go.
We were 9th, too. Man, that hurts. Alright. Ooh, I just heard somebody hit something. Okay. Plus, you got whatever they need to handle once they get us towed, so this could be very yucky. But hey, it's the Ringmeister. You don't expect things to be easy here. I'm just glad I didn't crash on the other side of the track. That would have been so much worse. Alright. Oh! Okay. Shit. Yeah, something happened to the engine. When I had that collision, oh, I think I don't know if I was mid shift when it happened, but yeah, that wouldn't be an aero fix. That's an engine fix. 12 minutes. Well, you guys made it this far in the video. About that time of day for me. What are you having, or did you have for dinner? I'm curious. Need some ideas. 'Cause after this, I am definitely eating. Taking a good long break. Set back to 20th. So, yeah, they'll finish the race before I get a chance to go out. But as long as I don't forfeit, I'll recover a little bit. I did say I would give you guys a production car championship race if I crashed. I'll still do that. Whew. Love engine problems. I was so hopeful too. I'm like, oh, I took a little smack, didn't get a damage thing, and then he said, oh, the car's done. I'm like, that's great, really great. Almost held on to 9th, so it's promising. Could within the next maybe 2 weeks actually see the end of one of these races and place really good, which will be an achievement. It will definitely be an achievement. Once school gets started, I might have to limit streams to just 2 races. Um, gonna spend a lot of time doing one-off races here and there as I adjust my schedule. And kind of like how I started off on Wednesdays and then moved to Sundays. But gonna just make some videos going over the highlights of some races, just recording whenever I'm doing a race. And if something cool happens, I'll make like a bunch of highlights of it. Or like a race discussion, kind of like what Rex Racing, Pole Racing, and like a few other really notable sim racers do. Most painful fucking 12. Well, only 10 now. The worst part is I can't just watch people because if I exit the car, I'm pretty sure the repairs stop. I don't actually know. Actually, let me look into that. Let me look it up on my phone real quick. See if I leave pit, will it? Okay. Yep. I can't leave. I just have to sit here. Ugh, that sucks. It's part of learning. Coming up on their second lap.
White flag this time.
Might just finish stuck in pits. Hope everyone else's day is going pretty good, though. If you've been racing today, or, been watching motorsport, what have you been watching, and how good is the racing you've either been doing or watching been going? If you're watching this later, let me know in the comments. All right. Sorry for the boring 7.5 minutes left to go. Love to just, exit the car and let you guys watch everybody else race, but do that and it stops the repairs. 18th is coming in, or are they? No, they're not coming in for pit. I think we're 21st now. Yeah, we're 21st. Man, you're doing so good too. It's the worst part. Genuinely keeping it up there and almost completed the first lap. If I completed the first lap, I probably would have been able to hold it together. But hey, got further than the last stream. This racing for me is not something I go in expecting to finish. It's something I go in expecting to improve upon. Very punishing though. Plus, for the first time in the LMP3 cars, they're really fun. Um, I'm no professional on setup or, this car. It is only my first impression. But I will say, if you are looking for something to kind of work your way up to prototypes without if you're looking to get into prototypes before you go GT3, I can't say the LMP3 is a bad car to get to know. I would definitely recommend getting some Formula experience though before moving into a car like this, but neither here nor there. Who the hell is just revving their shit behind me? Get the car started up. Or not. That reminds me, while we're sitting here, I do plan on doing some IRL content just a little bit more once the semester goes halfway through. Um, no promises yet, but if I do end up having the BRZ up here instead of the Jetta, those of you who watched my Instagram, at least last weekend, I think I made a post about it. No, wait, earlier this week, I made a post about BRZ staying up at my home, home base, not my dorm where my parents live, until about halfway through the semester, maybe, and then if things work out, I'll have it for the rest of the semester. Mainly because me and my roommate want to go on some adventures, explore some car culture, not just sim racing. We know how long this stream has been going on for. A little over 3 hours. Yeah, we're all the way in. Well, we're not. Yeah, we're gonna be all the way in last by the time we get out of pit. I think we're the only car to take a hit to our engine. Man, this is humiliating, but hopefully do better in the PCC I do after this. Give me just a moment. One moment. All right. 2 minutes until I can just get out on track. Spent the whole race just sitting here. That sucks ass. Okay. Cross the line and that's checkered. Man. Do not think I'll get a chance to finish. I'm the only car in pits too. That sucks even worse. And a giant tub of licorice. I think it's a little too far behind me for me to grab. Yeah, it's up on my bed. I'm not going to get up to do that. 41 seconds, I could even think about touching the gas pedal. By then, the race will be over. Only a ×5 incident. So hopefully my safety rating doesn't take too much of a hit. It's gonna take a hit. But 10 seconds left. Let's just get out there. Take some optional repairs. I want to give myself the best shot of running a lap down. We've got 7 minutes. When it hits 7 minutes 30 seconds, I'm just gonna gun it and pray. Just gotta make it across the line.
Repairs are nearly done.
Okay. Car started. Let's get ready. Hit limiter on.
That's it, go.
Let's go. Let's just give it our best. Best shot of just getting around the track before we run out of time. Will I make it? Probably not. We've got my gloves on? No. I'll be damned if I don't try. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a lot of debris on this circuit. Probably should have been a little more careful with the braking. Deep breath. All right. Okay, yep. Probably just not brake and hold it at a higher RPM. I think I'll still make it across the line though. kind of bother to do so. Are you fucking me? Still a good chance we make it. Got a lot to learn with this car. No, no.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time game. You've got wheel damage.
How did it send me into reverse? Okay, let's just bring it to the end. Oh, really? Okay. What a mess. How was that a... More frustrating by the second. Alright. I don't think we're gonna make it. Not with a car like this. It's worth a shot. Man. Limping across the line, but did my best. Fucked up. Only a few seconds from the line, too. That's painful. Alright. Let's see how badly this punted me below 2. I know my safety took a hit. Surprisingly, not bad. iRating, yeah, that's bad. Alright. Did say I'd do another PCC race. Let's see where the production cars are at for their next race. Oh, wait, they don't have another one till 7:30. Alright, never mind. You know what? It's a road car race. It's something new. Oran is not a park. Oran Park is not something I'm unfamiliar with. Let's give this a shot. Give a Spec Ford racer. Let's give the Spec Ford a chow. Sorry. You guys know what I mean. give this a shot. Why not? That went horribly. Don't we just need to spend some more time practicing with the Nordschleife? I just need to start finishing laps consistently. I think once I can do a practice session on my own and finish 6 laps within about 10 seconds of each other, that's a lot of say, let me put it this. That's a big window to give myself, but I think that'll be tolerable for the level I am at right now, at least in terms of being competitive in something like the Ringmeister. Later on, though, I need to get my shit in tight running order, but be a little relaxed. Sorry, I heard something fall. Be a little more relaxed about how I treat myself when it comes to these races. Okay, I have no clue what these are like. No clue what kind of lines I need to run, but I just know it's worth doing. It's worth trying. So I'm going to give it a try. We've got 4 minutes to get in some practice. I also have to remember that, I just did that Nordschleife race after doing like 2 PCC races, so I've been driving for quite a while. It's something I also have to take into account for myself. I'm running an endurance race, whether I like it or not. We know 44 is a good lap time around here. We know we got 2 minutes. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot pit exit's a little weird. Whoa, you cannot shift too far down or you will just
Let's
spin.
make sure we rejoin safely. Car approaching, keep right. Clear. Car approaching,
Noted.
keep right.
He's a lot more like a go-kart. Yeah, way more like a go-kart. Oh, I gotta figure out how to take that first corner.
Keep right. Keep right. You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left.
Let's go try and qualify. Gotta remember it's my first time doing this. Let's keep it safe, keep it simple, and even if you don't qualify well, let's not ruin anybody else's race. Doing a bit of a longer stream. I know I'm trying some new things, but that's also to make up for the fact that I didn't stream last week. No, I didn't. No, yeah, I did. Sorry. I almost didn't stream. And it was shorter. The last few ones have been shorter. Okay.
Right side. Stay on the left. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear on the right.
I think there's a lot more coasting that needs to happen with these cars. Yeah. Tires are a little warmed up.
Car stopped ahead.
Get ourselves off of here and back into pit. So, a little bit of coasting works with these cars. Noted. Let's look at the... Let's put down a solid qualifying. Tires warmed right up.
Green flag, green flag.
Yeah, way better to stay in third.
Okay, here comes your
Best
first
not
time
push
lap.
it. Nope, don't have it. Okay. Keep it safe on the next lap.
Give up that time.
Wanted to try a different line. Trying to adapt the GR line I normally take through here onto the spec racer. Got
One more lap.
Better. That qualifies too, so.
It's over.
Okay. Give this a shot. Sorry for not doing production car. I just don't think you guys wanted to wait another 40 minutes before I get into another race. I'm getting hungry. So, let's, excuse me. Let's get ourselves ready to grid. 33 laps of this. So, just about 25-minute race. So, well, I'm just throwing myself to the wind here. What have I done? Almost 4 hours of race? I don't know. Wait, a little under 3 hours. Let me check before grid starts. Yeah, 3.5 hours of just as much as it could be nonstop racing with like a 15-minute break. That's a lot. So I can't be as mad at myself for the fuck ups. I'm no trained endurance driver. I'm a guy with a sim. Some karting experience. All right. 33 laps, and maybe I'll learn a thing or two by the people in front of me.
The estimated strength of field is 1,357. It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
Oh, last
Still
race of the
waiting on
day.
10 cars to grid.
Definitively the last race of the day. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy watching me attempt to get better at this stuff, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and follow
Waiting
me
on
on
the
other
final car
socials.
to grid.
All right. Let's survive this. Oh?
Everyone's gridded.
It's about 45% throttle. It maxes out. Here we go.
Green, green, green.
All right.
There's an incident ahead. Left side. Keep to the right.
Oh.
Right. 3 wide. Left
Oh.
side. 2 wide. Still there. Go right.
Hell yeah, we survived. All right. Oh. Yeah, buddy.
Left side.
Step on the gas just a wee
Clear.
bit.
Go right.
Good. So far, so good. Okay. Tires are getting warmed up.
Car stops on the right. Go left.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to back off. I don't want to be in that pocket. myself back on track. Yikes. Okay.
You got a slow car on the right. There's an incident ahead.
Perfect.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 45.266.
Okay, where am I? Okay. A little better.
The car in P5 just set the fastest lap. 45.058. Just set the fastest lap of the session.
Okay, I just got a knot off track right there. Alright. Catching up a little bit to the guys up ahead. That's good.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 44.82.
Okay. Doing better. Another deep breath.
You got a slow car on the right.
Oh shit.
Car approaching, keep left.
Okay. Tires are a little hot. We're still in it.
The leader is running.
Alright.
45.222.
First time in these cars. Guess the time in the LMP3 helped a little bit. Oh?
The car behind is pitting.
Okay.
You got a slow car on the left.
I can catch this guy. Just gotta safely pass him. That's doable.
Car on. Clear, right side. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Okay. Make a safe pass here.
Car stop on the left. You got a slow car on the right.
This fucker. Shit. Alright.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.7 seconds.
Come on.
That was your fastest lap of the session. The car behind is pitting.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of followed him off there. That was stupid. Okay. I mind punted myself. That's crazy. Alright. Take it easy.
Car in P3, just set the fastest lap, 44.815.
We're only a third of the race done. Gotta be a lot more careful than that.
Go right.
Oh, shit.
The car in P1, just set the fastest lap, 44.802.
Alright.
The car in P3, just set the fastest lap, 44.682.
Somewhat better. Good position here. All the way up into 8th.
The leader is running 45.584. The car behind has gone off.
Yeah, we're not catching up to number 7. I thought a good stroke of luck.
Lap for you.
Alright. Okay, we gotta be careful now. We're entering the dangerous territory of track limits. Okay. I give it around the 25th lap. A lot of people who weren't conserving their tires will start having issues. Yikes! Speaking of tire conservation, at least I saved it. Okay, I fucked up on that one. Almost got something in my eye. We're good on time though. Kind of in an area where unless something big happens, we're stuck here for the rest of the race. Not trying to risk it. Okay. It was smoother about the inputs. Okay. Alright. Playing it safe here. Try not to steer the car as much. Okay. Try and keep the tires a little more grippy for a little longer.
There's an incident ahead.
Okay.
Car stops on the right. Go left.
Yeah, I fucked up, but that kind of helped me get a better line out of that crash that happened. Alright. Poor guy. Okay.
Car stops on the right.
Oh,
Go right.
that could have been bad. Alright. Whew.
The leader just did us 44.781. Car approaching. Hold. Hold. The leader is coming up on you. They're not our fight. Car
Okay.
approaching. Hold. The car behind is closing
Let's
on
be
you.
careful.
5.5
We are 2 away from a disqualification.
Car right.
Are you fucking kidding me?
7 points.
Ah! All he had to do was go around me, by the way. Oh, there goes my safety. That's gonna hurt a lot. Well, fuck. Oh, shit. Well, today wasn't a great day. Almost a good day. Wasn't great. Okay. Well, on that frustrating note, I have a week of making this up to do. Right. Yeah. Just want to, sorry, not that upset about it. I mean, I wasn't expecting to do great today. It's been a while and a little out of practice. It's going to reflect. And that's going to suck to see. All right, we're probably going to dip down below 2 again. Might actually take us down a whole 0.5. It's not going to be great. Alrighty. Let me close out here and just say thank you guys for watching. Sorry today didn't turn out so great. You win some, you lose some, you lose some more. But I appreciate y'all sitting here and coming by. So, without further ado, you know the drill. Stay fast, stay safe. Most importantly, stay yourselves. Not necessarily in that order. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully doing a little bit better than today. Yeah. Doodles.